Greetings, greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another video. Welcome, and to the ones who just started watching these videos, I just want to let you know that here we talk about spirituality. We talk about surviving toxic relationships. We talk about narcissism. We talk about the relationship between God, self-development, and all that, right? But today I want to talk about the narrow path. Okay, I want to talk about the narrow path, but I want to start by talking about how, because you're walking the narrow path, it's not everyone from the outside who would understand your path, okay? But only those who are walking this narrow path and it's similar to your path, though they're walking their own path, okay? What makes it similar is that it's the path of righteousness, it's the path of self-development and understanding yourself and understanding God. Okay? That's what makes it similar paths. But individually, it's a narrow path. Okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, do not expect everyone to understand your experience with God or your spiritual experience, right? Because this is a secret. It's like in one of my videos I actually said it's like opening a treasure. When you come to the level where God reveals himself to you and he strengthens the relationship that you have with him by letting you understand him even way better, right? Now you're gonna get to a level where you're gonna come across certain people, right? People of the world. And I don't know, some of them are gonna hear your truth, maybe across these videos or just through a conversation, right? And some of them are gonna call you crazy, insane. One person actually called me delusional. He said, "You are delusional." Okay. Now you see, when you walk this narrow path, ladies and gentlemen, you get to a level where you understand the people who are calling you these things, right? You understand where they're coming from, right? Insane, they'll be calling you insane. Now, it gets to a level where you understand these things because God has already confirmed himself enough for you not to be derailed by those who are outside looking in, okay? Those who are still in the world and really, 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 really do not understand the Father, okay? So you're already at a level where, ladies and gentlemen, your testimonies are countless, okay? Like your experience with God is beyond word explanation. Like even right now, I believe you don't know, sometimes you don't even know how to put it in words, right? Because it's beyond you, right? And most of the time when I make these videos, I just pray to God that He even helps me to be able to give out this message in a way that you would hear and understand me. Okay? It gets to a level where nobody can convince you otherwise about the path you are walking, because God has already shown himself countless times in your life that truly indeed he's alive. Okay? Now, it goes back to me saying, because it's a narrow path, don't expect people from the outside to do understand your path. And some of them are actually gonna doubt it, right? You're actually gonna give them a clue about where your path is going, or a little bit of a idea of where your path is taking you, or where God's path is taking you, and they're gonna doubt it. To them, it's gonna seem way impossible. They're gonna be like, "Ha, you lost your mind." Okay. To them, it's gonna seem way impossible, so they're gonna doubt. Okay. They're not gonna believe in that path. Okay. They're just gonna think that you are just way over your head, right? Now you see, God, ladies and gentlemen, operates in mysterious ways. He operates in mysterious ways. So he can operate through anything and anyone. He can communicate through anything and anyone. Okay? And it's like sometimes you get to a point where you ask yourself, so these people are so simple minded that they look at life and they look at themselves and they look at creation from shallow waters. It's like they're taking it simple. It's like to them it's just it's 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 simple, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just put it like that, right? They don't have the capacity of looking beyond what they already know, right? So they're just trapped in that level where they do not really know the Father. They do not know how the Father operates. Because you see, by the time you get here, ladies and gentlemen, the Father, the universe, or God, however you want to call him, has already occupied you with knowledge about him. So you understand him, and sometimes he would even give you, you would even know things without being taught, or without somebody telling you this is happening, or this is what it is, or this is that. Okay, you would just know. Like, you would just know. You will like process knowledge from the universe. Okay. And if I was to also mention, I don't remember which scripture is this, but it's actually also mentioned in the scriptures, right? That by the time we get to a certain level with me, by the time our relationship, you and God, gets to a certain level, nobody can come and think that they can derail you or convince you otherwise. It will just be impossible. Okay, it is just going to be impossible for people to derail you by telling you false knowledge. Okay, now it's okay. Don't let them get you in your feelings. Don't let them get under your skin. You already know the path you're walking. You're not crazy. You are walking with the Father, and the Father is walking with you because He loved you so much. that he had to set you free by giving you the truth. Okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, stay prayed up, stay safe. Stay tuned for another video. Peace.